7:51 here, Big 550 KTRS. Starting this weekend, Terminator Genisys, the latest in the Terminator movies. I think it's the fifth in the franchise. Arnold Schwarzenegger, along with our next guest, Courtney B. Vance, that great character actor. Good morning, Courtney B. Vance. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, McGraw. Where's Kelly?
I'm here. Good morning.
Hey girl, what's up?
Fun out.
All right, let's dispense with the niceties. You're Miles Dyson, and you have invented Skynet that has ruined the world. What is going on, Courtney?
I'm just trying to rub two nickels together to make a dime, and they don't understand me. Something goes wrong. Something goes very, very wrong, and it's got absolutely nothing to do with me. I'm a good guy.
You're a good guy, and yet what you invented turns out to be bad or taken advantage of.
Taken advantage of.
Yes.
And by some dubious characters that Arnold and crew have got to take care of. So it's how he earns his living, Arnold.
What was it like working with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I didn't get a chance to. We didn't have any scenes together, but I love him, and I've from way back, and from his power weightlifting days to all of his iconic movie roles, to The Governor's Mansion and beyond.
So hold on a second. You did you meet him during the making of the movie?
No, I did not.
Wow.
Well, that's
movie making. You could be in the same movie and never see. You could be in almost the same scene and never see each other. So, but that's just the way it goes. So I was, I said hopefully I'll see him, but I didn't get you. I saw him 2 nights ago at the premiere.
Right. Yeah. Courtney B. Vance, our guest. He's in the movie Terminator Genisys. It opens tomorrow for a big 4th of July weekend. Courtney, I called you a character actor.
I heard that.
You're one of the great, I think, character actors. Would you agree with that?
I think so. That's I heard that and I went, yeah, I like that. You go through, if you have a long enough career and things go around the circle. All of a sudden you start out young, and all of a sudden you're not young, and then all of a sudden you're sexy. It's whoa, when did I become sexy now? So I'm just just keep me working. That's all. I like to work and like to do wonderful roles that are thought provoking, and this is one, the one that we're doing on Fox FX, the American Crime Story about the O.J. Simpson stories, is another one that came my way, and playing Johnny Cochran. So that's a lot of fun. And the piece with Arnold is, who gets the chance to do a franchise, a tentpole like these series, and bring Arnold back. And I'm just excited to see him. His one-liners and his smile, and I was so excited to see the premiere, and I was like a kid in there, like, oh, because I hadn't seen anything. So it's great. It's absolutely great.
You are stage, screen, TVs, movies. People, if they don't know your name, they certainly know your face and your voice. Do you have one preference over the other?
None.
None.
I like to work, baby.
That's it.
You are married to Angela Bassett, who I love.
She's the best.
Yes. Now,
work the mole.
That's true. Are you guys going to be working together anytime soon?
We did a play at the Guthrie Theater about 10 years ago. A huge 200-page monstrosity. But that was a lot of fun. But it's hard with the children to have us both working at the same time. We were 2 years ago. I was doing the Lucky Guy on Broadway, and she was doing something. We were both in New York, so it was really, really hard on the children. And then when she came back, I was still out. So it ebbs and flows, and we've been we try to orchestrate it so that at least one of us is home, so that they're not away from us for too long. So not more than a week. Past that, they start to get antsy, and so do we.
I actually saw you on Broadway in Lucky Guy with Tom Hanks.
That's right, the man.
That play was fantastic.
Yeah, it was like a big old Broadway musical.
Yeah.
But that's George C. Wolfe. George C. Wolfe. He's a monster.
Yeah, and that didn't last very long. That should have gone on the road and sort of had a life on the road.
That's a business decision for the director and producers, because it was contracted to be that short,
right?
3 months run, and then the investors chose to let it fold, as opposed to taking more money and bringing potentially a whole new cast in and rehearsing them and getting them up to speed. And, it's a business decision. So
did you ever meet Nora Ephron?
Yes, about a year and a half prior to the show that when we started rehearsing our show that opened on Broadway, about a year and a half prior to that, we did a reading of it, a backers reading, with Tom Hanks and about 2 or 3 other of us who ended up in the Broadway play. And she and George were working fast and furious. They worked really, really well together. And then, by the time the play got Broadway bound, she was gone.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. It was her one last play, and it was fantastic. Yeah. Courtney B. Vance is our guest. He plays Miles Dyson. He's the man who invented Skynet for good, but it turns out bad. That's the premise of Terminator Genisys. Courtney B. Vance, keep doing what you're doing. You've got a lot of fans out here, and thanks for spending a couple minutes with us.
Thank you, McGraw. Thank you, Kelly.
Thanks,
you got
Courtney.
it. Courtney B. Vance, who's been in he's been in a million things.
He really has.
He's great.
So good.
Yeah, he's never had a bad role.
No.
And I don't know if that's because of the writers or because of him, but every time he's in something, it's juicy.
Right.
Courtney B. Vance in Terminator Genisys. It opens tomorrow nationwide. 7